Hello everyone, good afternoon, classmate and Prof. Raven. This is a lesson 3, provide the Valet Butler service. On 3, 2, 1. This I introduce my reporting. BJ Panaligan, Box Peralta, Charles Albert V. Chua, Dermot Bronco, Jam Dicais, John Paulo Viana, and the last, I am Marvin Cordia E. Aureliano. I am the new reporting. I am a course reporting, and let's see and let's go this report. Let's go begin. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yon. 3, 2, 1. Go. Let's go. Good afternoon. This is the Valet reporting and DJ Carly. Char. Introduction. The job is a pilot. Sometimes it's also known as a butler. Employer by hotel provide a personalized and specialist service to the guests for the duration their stay. They add a degree of service class and style many people associate with the included in the popular valet service are not common. Certainly, not all the established provide valet service and the parking service. However, international guests may have very high level of inspection relation to the service provided by valets, especially American and Japanese guests. Many expect the same level of service provided by other upmarket hotels around the world. Overview. This is a lesson here with the skills and knowledge required to provide butler service in commercial or accommodation established this real world, generally undertaken by staff member with the same organizational and interpersonal skill with limit of responsibility. Learning object. The learning object is the end of the lesson. Students are expected to 1. Explain the current role of valet service with the hospitality industry. 2. Demonstrate the ability to care for the guest property. And 3. Demonstrate an example personal presentation and communication standard. Lesson proper provide the valet service to guests. The many rules of valets in very regard. The valets of riding, a combination of rules, each with its own demanding level of personal and individualized service. The by rules include housekeeper, performing a range of service of normal provided by room or attendant in other room. Confident, being a trusted person who guests can confide in when they need to talk or share ideas, experience, or opinion. Guide, information the guests of what is available but with the outside the venue. When is available, how to get there, how to obtain entry tickets, preparing a statement, and car garage will a valet work together with the garage in the venue. Many valets often take course convinced of the guests they are looking organizing activity including reservation ticket to show entry to event, meeting with people, their schedule of behave and other direction of the guests. Supervisors is overseeing the work of other people, venue employer, and the outside workers, who is provide product and service to guest relation, ensuring the dealing with any problem or arise during stay. Display professional standard rapport. A valet is a very much a front line, a staff member, and as is important they are able to build rapport and with the client. This is a word rapport. Come from the French word reporter, meaning to bring back with that identify nicely what you are trying to achieve with the guest or client when you work as a valet to bring them back to the venue. Because a valet is frequently spend a large portion of their time with the guest, is an important rapport is submit to enhance the relationship between the guest and the establishment and the create foundation of optimal guest Statification, building rapport mean establish a relation and connection with the guest is characterized by agreement and harmony. Need to build rapport with the guest. All communication with the valet in a guest must be characterized by the following points, some which also been discussed previous. Note, consider use of the personal manners by valet in dealing with the guest. Politeness and courteous is showing respect the guest. Use correct weight and the all times behind closed door as well when the public. Use is the game of the time or a present attentive so as sir or madam. Being a truthful is the all-time honest about everything at all time is essential. The valet needs and to aid in a relationship with the guest that the guest can rely on the what valet say as a being 100% true and accurate, while valet most be tactful. They are not expected to tell liars. Being tactful is a diplomatic and discreet to protect the reputation, sensitive, and image of maintaining privacy issues relating to the guests in the state so other people do not need to know or not made aware to guest activity. Conversation. The meeting is exhibit by willingness to assist, demonstrating nothing much trouble and is a pleasure to serve. The needs is a building rapport with the guests. Next slide please, Gerald. Building trust and confidence with the guests. You can optimize the development of the trust confidence with this guest by being aware to need to guests before the arrival means within reservation or special. Request data complete and provided by the VIP guest prior to his arrival, having extremely and high level of the product knowledge about. All the product service is a facility of a venue or venue is a policy of produce the local area amenities, interactor in shopping, dining, and industry. Authorities the travel and transport figure in the tourist attraction, making sure bayan all double everything told explain. Discuss with the guest in the true up to update and accurate this building credibility with this basis of trust, confidence with the productive and valid most demonstrate sensitive to prove the taking and acting of the guest behalf to their advantage or benefits is always encouraging a keep when is a promise. As a talk not interesting the rule a valid and serve not direct valid and cultivate in the capacity to the alone guest be the who want to be a what they want to do. Working in quality in the background is the key of this while in the same time placing this observation in the guest in a view and what guests need to be many efforts. This is an example of the building of trust in yourself. This is a teamwork. Be yourself and fear the other will be at you at the judge. You may find the default to be yourself in and around another people. Share value, trust, performance, and confidence. Cooperations. Build trust and friendship with another people or customer in your firm. How to trust yourself. Example. This is a set of goals obtained with the high is a goals. Your goals in your confidence in your life is to build and trust yourself and performance. You try it with your strength. Trust start with the trust and with the truth. By Santos Alcalvar. Spend out of yourself and be the guide. And build your strength and be confidence. Talk other people's and go you build. And yeah. Thank you for the next reporting is the end. Next reporting is clarifying guest requirement by Oliver Chua. Chua, you are the next reporting. Thank you.
Liaise with the other staff and external service providers to meet anticipated guest needs. Valets provide personnel service to guests, but the total guest experience relies on teamwork and the cooperation of other staff within the venue as well as business external to the venue. Activities involved in liaising with other staff. When liaising with the other staff regarding a guest stay where valet service is being provided, you may be required to meet with the staff to discuss guest stay and make necessary arrangement. Share original information about the guest and any information provided subsequent to this altering previous knowledge, service delivery requirements or planning. Organize the arrival of the guests, which may involve pickup and transfer, preparing the guest rooms as required, organize refreshment or meals, security and privacy arrangement. Kailangan naka-organize lahat ng mga kailangan ng guests at yung mga meal nila, kailangan may security rin sila at mga privacy. At yung mga gamit nila kailangan safe. Notify other staff or department of guest arrival. Depending on the nature of the arrival, this may require informing management so they can welcome the guests. Advising front office, especially where management or the valet handles guests check-in. There can be situation where rather than requiring the guest to complete standard check-in procedure, these are undertaken elsewhere. This can include the guest room. Confirm guest numbers with the kitchen or food and beverage department. Important where the guest will be eating in-house. Notifying internal security regarding number of guests, room numbers, arrangement, maybe security personnel accompanying the guests. Contacting housekeeping to confirm arrival, verify guest number, verify room allocation, request special services. Welcoming the guest before the guest arrives. Prior to the arrival of the guest, as a valet you will need confirm the people in the guest party with reception by name and number. Practice saying the guest name where the name is unusual, difficult to pronounce, or the guest is from another country. Mahalaga to sa ating bansa, lalo na pagka yung mga guest natin ay yung mga foreigner. And identify the correct form of address for the guest to ensure the guest is addressed in the most polite and appropriate form as applicable to their position. Make a last minute check of the guest room or suite to verify all is ready for the arrival of the guest. Conduct or participate in a staff briefing where a VIP expected in the venue. It is SOP for all staff to be briefed about the names of those arriving, the VIP guests, and all those in the party schedule for the party, detailing with the guests will be doing and when they be doing it, allocation of roles and responsibilities to staff for service. Delivery to the guests and their party. Special arrangement may be the venue that are different to normal practices and procedure as required by the guest and as organized by the venue for the guest. Things the most staff must do and must not do while the guests and their party are in residence at the venue. Ancillary aspect of the visit such as security arrangement, media access to the guests, special events the guest will be hosting or attending. Meet with management to discuss and organize the arrival addressing where the guests will arrive. Option may be normal entry through front doors of the venue or discreet entry using an alternative door. Expected time of arrival, activities organized as part of the arrival covering issues such as registration, introduction to staff, and others. Media obligation and photo opportunities will be present to greet the guests. In many instances, there can be a need to accommodate attendance at the arrival of a VIP by head office staff or management. Dignitaries and official media them access while at the same time protecting the guests. Security arrangement relating to crowd control, vehicle access, and screening of individual and luggage items and car transportation of luggage to the room. Identifying how we should occur, the sequence in which welcoming the guests will occur by identifying role which management staff will be introduced to the guests. The welcome. To welcome us guests properly and professionally, a valet should participate in two-stage welcome. Stage 1 is the formal yet quiet brief introduction to the guests when they arrive at the venue. This is the introduction where the valet introduced as part of the wider welcome to the venue conducted by management involving other staff, including executive chef, head housekeeper, and duty manager traditionally. Including exclusive chef, head housekeeper, and duty manager traditionally. The venue manager introduced key staff by name and title to the guests. A very brief word of welcome is given to the guests by each staff member. A decision needs to be made in advance about whether or not handshaking should occur. This could involve communication before arrival the guest or their agent to identify guest preference. Generally speaking, there is no shaking of hands. Staff should be alert to the need to shake hands if the guest offers to do so. Hands are not shaken with movement unless they offer their hand. No other form of touching is permitted or appropriate, such as hands on shoulder or kissing. Stage 2 is the private and more private and personal introduction where the valet should use the guest name and greets them and welcomes to the venue. Introduce themselves by name and position. Confirms their previously advised requests have been taken care of. Invites question and further requests. Makes an offer of immediate assistance or a statement indicating they are ready to help in any way. The welcome, ito po yung yung pinaka-importante po sa lahat. Para po maayos ang pagtrato mo sa mga guests.
Hello, ma'am and sir. I am Sir Reben. I am back and I am reopening and unpacking luggage. The Valet most of the following guest request and instruction regarding the unpacking, packing. Hindi ko lang sir kung tama yung pagkabigas ko. Packing, I don't know. Storing of the item needed their luggage and each guest has per personal need. Individual habits their own way of doing things. Remember in a wallet you are there, served and not decayed. What is a packing luggage? This is a packing luggage for the from the guest and from the hotel. Ano ba? Hirap mag-English. Package is a luggage. This is a place blog internal location. The clothes in directly to laundry, drop and bag and bathroom and place close to item public place. 5. Engages sa clean storage and luggage. First step, First step is a pocket luggage is to obtain the key necessary to open luggage of the lock and the guest if you the visitor in tempering company with the all guests in direction some requests from guests unpacking, packaging, and the storing an item to include sending clothes to be dry and clean and laundered, and sending clothes to the present and need purchase care cleaning or polishing. Hanging in the suit of clothing bags in our wardrobes on books, washing clothing in the removed link. Hanging individual clothes in the wardrobes or operate hanger, folding clothes and place the drawer. Ano yan? Ayan. Providing arranging a basic load repairs at the as a saving of the bottom mending steer and stick thing. Next, step 1 pa lang. Additional points with the packing guest luggage you will also need. Check the outside of the luggage and clean away from any marks. Please take luggage on a pressure surface in the room to avoid damage, and the luggage rack is the most common area to use. Remove all items from the luggage, making sure all the item is clean and dirty item. Our sand is a laundry ring is the otherwise clean and appropriate and place clothing item appropriate drawer, jumper, a casual shirt or t-shirt or underwear. Thinkers of the clothes is area neatly folded and stacking according to the color or wardrobe. Shirt or treasure a coat, suit, shirt or gown. Hang similar item together, all suit or together, all t-shirt together. What is the purpose of correctly hanging in the folder cloth and other items? And to keep and garment ready for use. Trigger is a button or row of shoes placed aside shoes. We have attention, position, polish and shoes in here and attack according to the cloth and association bathroom or makeup room, toilet box and makeup cases. Storage guest is a language, removal and empty luggage from the venue luggage room. Every item tagged and identify the room and come from facilities retrieval of the correct item. For the correct room with the repacking and the departure item arrive. Storing of empty luggage in the guest room and designated luggage storage space. So this is a VIP rooms commonly provide specific areas where luggage can store in room. Leaving nominated item from luggage in the room. And the talking other item in the luggage room. Moving empty item from the luggage room in the occupied by members of guests or entourage. Dealing with the damaged luggage. We identify the damaged guest luggage as a part of a unpacking process. You should advise the damage straightly away so they are aware of it as soon as possible. Advice may be provided the guest or desktop. As if the guest want to luggage repair offer to have it a repair inquire and the guest want to substitute item of luggage obtained. Liaise with the guest to determine if they require you follow up on the damage by contacting airline and seeking compensation. Security standard. Security protocols must be adhered when dealing with the guest luggage and never allow to anyone apart from authorized people to handle or the take item of luggage. Restrict. Access to areas where the guest luggage is stored or being a packet. Close of the locked door or notify guests or their staff to aware luggage has been taken for storage. Check the bag tags on bags are intact that the criminal action or necessary. Verify locks on bags are fully operation. Advice where the locks are damaged or missing. Lock for the evidence of tampering and advice where this detected. Need for sensitivity and confidentiality. Never force the valid service on guests will and definitely provide additional service to guests. Here may be times when guests simply want when their privacy they may be tired after flight or they may require time alone to think is undertake personal and thus be alert. For response, appropriately to request or not verbal cause to leave the unpacking till later or for the guest go to Demis Palace. And please note is a thank you for listening for my reports. And see you next activities. And I thank you. Thank you for the sponsor connected by Zoom and PowerPoint. Thank you and God bless. God bless sa inyong lahat. Magandang araw sa pakikinig sa inyo sa aming reporting ng aking mga kasama. And God bless. May pusang umuungol.